In the final days of World War II, after the fall of Berlin, Germany is close to surrendering, but they have one secret weapon up their sleeve. The Allied boys are on one final mission to find and destroy this weapon, but they are being blown apart as they try to storm the Hydra base. Captain America arrives to help and the cavalry is here. They infiltrate the base and find weird lizard creatures working inside, and their boss isn't even human. A nuclear bomb is launched toward the United States, and Captain America quickly jumps on it to go along for the ride.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Cap blasts the leader away and quickly blows the nuke in the air before diving off, falling to his demise, and crashing deep into the ocean. 60 years later, an underwater expedition led by Nick Fury is searching for Captain America. They find something trapped inside a glacier and quickly melt it. To their amazement, they find Captain America frozen inside and promptly take him back to base for treatment. Meanwhile, Dr. Banner, who looks like he's done with life, is tasked with developing the super soldier serum that was used to create Captain America. Eddie hurries to inform him that they have found Cap. After melting him free from the icebox he was in, he wakes up and begins freaking out, taking out all personnel, even Fury as well. Cap escapes to the outside, but he is quickly culture shocked with the new world. He only accepts reality when Fury tells him that they had won the war, and then he passes out. Meanwhile, in space, a satellite is activated by S.H.I.E.L.D. They track an alien ship that is heading towards the satellite and crashes into it, destroying it and killing the astronauts on board. Fury is ordered to deploy another satellite and begin Project Avengers, but Fury doesn't think it is a good idea. Later on, Cap is under intensive care, and Banner finally has life inside his eyes again. He explains that Cap is the answer to his Hulk problem and that it will finally bring him and Betty together again. But she refuses. Fury interrupts them and demands a trial serum from Banner as soon as possible. Banner asks to be taken off his meds to be able to deliver results quicker, but Fury explains that they can't do that to keep the Hulk in check. Betty then tells Fury that she needs Tony Stark's equipment, but can't get a hold of him. Tony is busy at a fancy bar and he is approached by a pretty Russian lady. He follows her to another room before she gets the drop on him, revealing herself as Black Widow. Fury is there waiting for him and asks about his missing parts, but the real reason why he's there is because he wants Iron Man. Tony claims that he doesn't know who Iron Man is and swiftly leaves for a meeting with the governor. Fury, however, demands his help, claiming that they have an international threat on their hands. The next day, Cap meets Banner and is told about their attempt to recreate the super soldier serum. So far, Captain America has been the only successful super soldier. Before departing, Banner gives Cap his picture of his old love. Fury, meanwhile, visits Hank Pym, the Ant-Man, as well as the Wasp. Fury tells her that they're forming a team and invites her to join. She accepts only on the condition that Hank joins as well. Hank demonstrates his ability to turn giant, and right on cue, reports come in of Iron Man rescuing an airliner. He safely lands the airplane on water, but then he's targeted by S.H.I.E.L.D. to be captured and takes off flying. As he's escaping, the giant Ant-Man takes him down so that Fury can talk. He tells Iron Man that the planet is being threatened and he needs him on the team, but Iron Man claims that he works alone. Meanwhile, Cap is wandering the streets with security as he takes in all of the changes that he's missed. He visits his old friend Bucky, but discovers that Bucky had married the love of his life. Everyone else that Cap knew is dead. So he goes to visit them all and paid his respects, and he's devastated by everything that happened. Fury comforts him and tells him that his country still needs him, and the super soldier answers the duty call. Fury chooses Cap to lead the team and introduces him to Thor, who's currently beefing with a bunch of whale poachers. He whips out the hammer and sends a storm crashing down on their ship, driving them away. S.H.I.E.L.D. arrives at the scene and Thor meets Cap for the very first time, but seems to admire the honorable soldier. Fury invites him to the team, but Thor refuses to work for him or any other man but says that the team will at least have a conscience under Captain America. On their way back, Fury explains to Cap that Banner has the Hulk inside him, who is virtually unstoppable when he's unleashed, leaving mayhem and destruction only matched by his anger. Later on, the team gathers up together around the table, and they are told that Captain America will lead them. Iron Man arrives, signifying that he's decided to join the team. Fury tells them the story of the nuclear bomb that Cap stopped decades ago and reveals that the Nazis were helped by aliens, the Chitauri. They've been hiding all this time, biding their time. S.H.I.E.L.D. was able to track them down, but the team sent after them was killed. One ship had crashed during the war and they were able to retrieve vibranium, which the ship is made of, a nearly indestructible material. The team asks if Tony Stark can crack it, then insults the man for his greed and arrogance. As it stands, they can't find the ships, and if they do, they have no way of shooting them down. Later on, at a shield base, a soldier is attacked and killed by an alien, who takes his form. Meanwhile, he finds his old shield before Banner arrives to take more blood samples from him. He explains to Cap that the Hulk is ruining his entire life, and through Cap's blood, he can control it. Cap disagrees with his motives, disappointing Banner, who thought he'd understand. Cap gets a call and leaves, and Banner becomes angry, beginning to Hulk out. Betty tries to calm him down, and he does so. Meanwhile, Fury says that the alien has killed every single officer at the site, before sealing himself inside and activating all defenses. Cap is given a new shield, made from vibranium, and the Align begins hacking into the system to get to the satellites. The team arrives at the site, and by now the intruder has hacked into S.H.I.E.L.D's entire database. He plants bombs around as he's moving. But everyone ignores his orders, and tension grows around the team. The team sets inside without a solid plan. The Wasp infiltrates the building, Black Widow clears the loading bar, Iron Man tracks the intruder, and Cap takes out all of the defenses, except for the Wasps. She's knocked down and Ant-Man abandons his post to go help her. Everyone ignores orders and everything goes south. Iron Man is blasted away, Ant-Man goes rogue, and the alien finishes up his work, while Cap is the only one focused there alongside Black Widow. They infiltrate deeper but are caught by the bombs that the alien planted, and the alien escapes. Iron Man is knocked out, and they are forced to take off his helmet so he can breathe. Turns out, it's Tony Stark. Fury is furious after the fiasco, and like a true leader, Cap takes most of the blame. Ant-Man and the Wasp quit the team, and so does Iron Man. Fury orders Banner to ready the serum, while Black Widow follows Cap to comfort him and talk to him. But no matter her efforts to cheer him up, he still blames himself for the failure. The Wasp tries to convince Hank to go back to the team and admits that they should have listened to Cap's instructions, which only angers Hank even further. Meanwhile, Tony is drinking away and being gloomy. Fury goes looking for Banner, who's currently not doing very well. It turns out he's only been testing on himself. This makes Fury angry, but Banner explains that he can give him the Hulk instead of more super soldiers. As the Chitauri are approaching them, Banner throws himself inside the test tube, and he starts turning. The Hulk is unleashed, but this time Banner is in control. S.H.I.E.L.D. then prepares for battle. They begin firing at Chitauri ships, but the aliens are unfazed by their attacks, and S.H.I.E.L.D. gets demolished. Without any way of defending, the main ship crashes down into the ocean. Black Widow straps up and gives Fury a gun, but the aliens completely shut down S.H.I.E.L.D. before killing soldiers left and right, and Black Widow supplies Fury with vibranium-tipped bullets. Hulk gets Betty to safety before heading out into battle, and Betty is saved by Black Widow and Fury. Meanwhile, Cap is fighting alone, and then he's given his shield. Hulk begins smashing but tells Cap to stay out of it. He destroys one ship before taking out a group of aliens. The rest of the heroes arrive at the fight, and the Avengers have assembled. They retaliate and fight back, doing some heavy damage to the Chitauri aliens. They manage to take down the second ship, and Cap shields everyone from the blast. In the face of despair, arrives Thor. He destroys the third and final ship before apologizing to Cap for the delay. Hulk continues to smash, but he is out of control. He attacked the Avengers before smashing Ant-Man's knee and clapping the Wasp away. Thor confronts the Hulk with a hammer and blasts him away. The Hulk then gets angry and they have a close and intense fight. Betty warns Cap that he won't stop until everyone is dead, but they have a plan to stop him. The fight continues until it is Thor's turn to be blasted away. Hulk tries to lift the hammer, and surprisingly, he is able to do so out of sheer power and throws it at Thor. Cap intervenes and tries to fight the Hulk, but he is no match for the Green Giant. Ant-Man tries to squish him, but he's taken out as well. The Wasp saves him, and Cap comes back to fight. Iron Man joins the fight late as usual, but no one is a match for the Hulk. Cap is still saving them all, and Black Widow and Fury join the fight as well. It is now a 7 versus 1, but it is still not enough. Betty gives Cap a tranquilizer gun to shoot him with, while the rest of the team tries to slow him down, but Cap can't get a clear shot on him. The Wasp tries to distract him, but Hulk manages to destroy the gun and barricades Cap. Widow uses this moment to grab the tranquilizer and hit him with it. Hulk is injured even more, but Betty gets in his way. She calms him down enough for the sedative to work and kick in, turning him back into Banner and knocking him out. Later on, Banner is traumatized by what he's done. Cap wakes up in intensive care, and Bucky brings him his old love so they can both have closure. After he's healed and up, the team is all together sharing a meal, and they all share a toast in his name. Fury watches from a distance, proud of what the team has accomplished. The team has become the Avengers. It was really interesting to see the original Avengers storyline that was used in the movie, but in comic book form. Of course, there were some missing characters such as Hawkeye and Loki. Nonetheless, this story was more realistic and more grounded to have an Avengers origin story. The threat was not a global invasion like in the movie, but that is yet to come in the movie sequel. Make sure you stay tuned for that video as well. Well, this brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this one. Your support helps us grow. And tell me what you think about this film. What did you think of the differences between this animation and the live-action movie? What did you think about the Hulk being portrayed as the Avengers' main antagonist? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. And if you're watching till now, thank you. I'll see you in another video soon.